Hello everyone, I am Dr. Bhavna Agarwal from Flawless Aesthetics. I am an aesthetic dermatologist, facial aesthetic consultant and a beauty psychologist. My clinic is located here in the pink city of India, Jaipur. Today's topic, the muscle frontalis. As aesthetic injectors, when we are beginners, the first few indications that we come to work across are the horizontal forehead wrinkles. But little do we know at that time the anatomy, the physiology and the biomechanics of the aging of the forehead. So what are the things that we have to know before injecting frontalis that would optimize, customize and give the best results to our clients? So the first thing that we have to know is the frontalis muscle function and action. So the primary function of frontalis is the eyebrow lifting effect, and as a consequence to this primary function comes the secondary effect, which is the horizontal forehead wrinkling that helps us to express certain emotions like anger, anxiety, etc. So the thing here to understand is that whereas in the eyebrow lifting the entire muscle is involved, at the same time in the horizontal wrinkling of the forehead only the superficial fibers of the muscle are involved, which are inserting into the skin and are causing the skin to wrinkle. Now we all know that frontalis is the muscle of facial expression, and the peculiarity of these muscles is that their insertion is into the skin very different from the other muscles where the insertion is into the bone or the tendon. So that is how the muscles of facial expressions differ from the other muscles in the body, that their insertion is into the skin. So the formation of these wrinkles is because of those superficial fibers which are inserting into the skin, whereas the brow lifting is because of the entire muscle action. So why do we need to know this? Because we need to address only the forehead wrinkles. We need to reduce only the forehead wrinkles, and we do not have to affect the eyebrow lifting, which means that the key is to stay superficial. If we are superficial, we are addressing the superficial fibers only, but the moment we get deeper, eyebrow lifting will be compromised. So which is why again I will emphasize to stay superficial. Now the second thing that we have to understand is that Botox has a diffusion of approximately 1 centimeter along the x-axis as well as along the y-axis. While injecting, we do consider the x-axis diffusion by spacing the marking points at 1 centimeter apart, but we do not consider the diffusion into the y-axis. But the moment we know that it is getting diffused through the y-axis also, we understand that again being superficial is the key, because we know that wherever we inject, little bit is going to diffuse and go down into the muscle, and which is what we want to avoid. We do not want the deeper fibers to be affected by Botox, because the brow lifting effect is something we do not want. It is quite undesirable, especially in women. So again, being superficial is the key. The third thing that we need to know is that Botox is used as a wrinkle relaxer in forehead and not the muscle relaxer. So we need to address only the fibers which are causing wrinkles and not the muscle action. And the fourth thing is that the frontalis can be divided into two parts over the forehead, the upper forehead and the lower forehead. Now the fibers of the lower forehead are the ones which have a more contribution in the eyebrow lifting effect, which is why we always say that it is safer to stay 1 centimeter above the orbital rim, because again to save the effect of the eyebrow lifting, we do not want the lower fibers to be affected. The upper fibers are definitely the ones which are causing the forehead wrinkles, and we want to address them. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps and is useful. There are few more things which I would be taking up regarding frontalis and its action and the way to optimize and customize your forehead injections in the next video, which will be next week. So stay tuned. Do drop in your queries, your comments, and I'll be happy to answer. So thank you and take care till then.